Welcome! This is a video tutorial for incoming 12th graders to show you how to complete your course requests for your senior year in PowerSchool. First, you will need to log into PowerSchool. Then you will need to go to the left-hand menu and click Class Registration. Once you click Class Registration, your screen will look like this. As you select your classes for next year, be sure you are very careful in your selections, as the classes you select will determine your course schedule for next year. This screen coincides with your course selection sheet that you have already filled out, so it should be very easy to follow along and enter your courses. I want to also point out that you need to be very careful in selecting quarter classes. Remember, they are only worth a quarter credit, so you will need to select them in groups of 2. Semester length classes are worth half credit, and you only take them for half the year. Example, economics. And year-long classes are worth 1 credit and you take them for 2 semesters, so make sure you select both A and B. Seniors must select a full schedule, which includes 6 classes each semester. You may discuss a reduced schedule with your counselor when you meet with them to see if you would be eligible. But you must select 6 classes that you are willing to take just in case you are not eligible for a free hour. The first class listed is advisory and it is selected for you. You will see a green check mark next to the pencil, which means your request is correct. Next, you will need to select your English course. Click the Edit button and select the Senior English that you would like to take, and make sure you select both A and B. As you select on this screen, the check mark at the bottom will turn green when you have selected the correct amount of courses. For this screen, you have to select between 2 and 4 courses, and it will tell you how many courses you have selected before you click OK. Once you click OK, the red exclamation point to the right-hand side over here should turn to a green check if you have selected the right amount of courses, and your courses will appear here. The next section is 12th grade math. All seniors must take at least a half credit of math in their senior year. Click Edit to select the class you would like to take. For this example, I will be selecting Personal Finance. When I select it, I have a green check, click OK, and a green check. 12th grade science. 3 credits of science is required to graduate. If you haven't completed chemistry or physics yet, you need to complete that next year. If you are college bound, it is recommended you continue to take science through your senior year. For this example, I will click on anatomy and physiology and make sure I have a green check, click OK. 12th grade social studies. Most of you will be finished with your social studies requirement, but if you haven't taken civics or AP government and economics, you need to select those for next year. World language. 2 credits of the same world language is required, so if you haven't finished that requirement, you must select that for next year. Some NMC world language courses are available for students who qualify for dual enrollment. Those can be selected in this section. Now that you've completed selecting your core class requirements, you can complete your schedule with electives. Make sure that you do not select more than 6 credits worth of classes. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see how many credits you have selected so far. Right now I have 3.5 credits so far, so I need to go back up and select more electives to fill up my schedule. I want to point out that the in the PE elective options, it is listed 4 times. That is for students who want to take a PE elective all year long. Since they are quarter classes, you need to select them 4 times. So if I want weights and conditioning all year long, I would click on each section and add weights 4 times so that I can have it all year long. Like that. So I go down and check and see where I'm at. I'm at 4.5 credits. If you are looking to take Career Tech Center, there is this category here that you would need to select your Career Tech Center course that you would like, and make sure you select both A and B. And there's a long list and many pages, so make sure you scroll through to find which class you want. If you're selecting Career Tech, you also need to have an alternate course listed here. Students with an IEP, the list here is only for students that have an IEP, so if you do not have an IEP, you may not choose from this category. 12th grade credit recovery, these are classes that you may have taken in the past that you need to retake to meet graduation requirements. So I need to scroll back up and make sure that I am at 6 credits. So I need to pick some more electives. So I can go into the business electives and choose a couple classes. Now I'm at 5.5, so I need one more half credit. I can choose from the 12th grade general electives, and maybe I want to do 2 quarter-length classes, creative writing and crime and justice. So now I should be at 6 credits exactly. Now you need to choose alternates. Alternates are very important. You must select at least 6 different alternate courses that are not the same as courses that you have selected already, because that would defeat the purpose of backup choices. So I'm going to choose a couple different backup choices. So I'm going to do CAD and advanced CAD. Down here you'll see that it tells me that I must select between 6 and 8 courses, and it will turn green when I have selected enough courses to fill up my schedule for alternates. Now that it's green and I've selected 7 courses, that's within the 6 and 8, so I can go ahead and click OK, and the green check mark changes right here, so I know that that section is complete. Now that all of my sections have a green check mark, it means I have done everything correctly and I can submit. I don't have a submit button on my screen, but you will on yours. Now that you're done, you can go back in and make changes if you want to after you've submitted, but once you meet with your counselor, they can also make changes for you, and after you have that meeting, your courses will be final. And any changes you want to make in the future will need to be done through your counselor. So congratulations, you have just selected your high school courses for next year for the very last time. Woohoo!